This is exactly how I went from $3,000 a month to $15,000 a month in life insurance sales. And no, I didn't change my script, my leads, or my sales skills. Before I explain what I did change, let me ask you this. Have you ever told yourself you had a good day or a bad day, or a good week or a bad week? That mindset alone was costing me $12,000 a month, and I had no idea. Before insurance, I was in high ticket sales. And in high ticket sales, it's all about hitting numbers. Did you hit your production? Are you on pace? Everything is tracked constantly. So I built my whole internal reward system around production and hitting numbers. Good numbers mean I'm doing well. Bad numbers mean something's wrong. So when I switched over to life insurance from high ticket, I brought that exact same mindset with me, and it destroyed my income for months. Now, once you're wired around output, you actually start to label pretty much everything. If my dial session started slow, I think to myself, this isn't going great. If I missed a few closes, I think, oh, I'm on a dry streak, I'm off today. It was just constant evaluation. But here's the real problem. My identity moved with my results. So if I closed deals, was on a hot streak, great week, I felt really sharp. And if I didn't close, I actually felt behind. And when your identity swings, your energy swings. Instead of being fully present on the calls, part of my brain was thinking about, am I on pace? Am I hitting my numbers? What am I going to do with this commission money? Not being fully present, asking better questions. And that's what we call an outcome focus. And if you're in sales, you may think this is pretty normal. I did too. But that mindset alone was what was keeping me stuck at $3,000 a month. Now, the shift that actually took me from $3,000 to $15,000 a month wasn't some objection handle I saw on Instagram. It actually came from watching tennis. I saw an interview with the tennis player Roger Federer, and he said something simple. A point is just a point. It doesn't matter if it's some crazy ESPN highlight or just a simple rally that got you the point. A point is just a point. And here's the crazy part. Federer only wins 54% of his points. That means half the time he's actually losing. And imagine if he labeled every single point he lost as this isn't going well, he'd spiral downwards so quickly. But he's one of the best to ever play tennis. He's won so many championships, he's one of the greatest in tennis, and he only wins 54% of the time. But elite performers stay neutral. And I realized I wasn't taking my calls just like calls, I was treating them like identity markers. If a call went bad, something's wrong with me. Or if there was a good call, that means I'm doing great. That was the big mistake. So here's what I changed. I stopped labeling days. I stopped asking, how is this going to myself in the middle of a dial session or an appointment? Instead, I asked, did I run the process today? Did I control things I can control? Did I make my dials? Did I follow the plan? If someone didn't close, cool, on to the next call. If someone did close, cool, still on to the next call. A call is just a call. No emotional spike, no emotional dip, just following the process. And that internal shift actually showed up externally. I actually started talking slower. There was less urgency in my tone because I wasn't calculating what that call meant for me for the week. I was just fully present on the call with the client. The same script, the same leads, completely different energy. Within one day, I went from $3,000 a month to $15,000 a month in take-home income. And it stayed consistent since. Not because I learned some new objection handle line or started to work harder. It was because I stopped riding the highs and the lows. I just kept everything pretty neutral. The unfair advantage wasn't skill, it was staying neutral, both on and off the call. Most closers think the answer is getting better at sales. And yes, skill does matter, but skill is marginal. Staying emotionally neutral is leverage. When you stop obsessing over the outcome and obsess over the process, you become dangerously consistent. And boring consistency is what scales. If you want to see how life insurance works behind the scenes, you can message me on Instagram. I'll leave my link down below. Thank you for watching.